Hello everyone again for more PowerWash Simulator. As per usual, before we start there, we have to get on with the disclaimer. GameChops is the original game music record label producing licensed remixes of video game music safe for use on Twitch and YouTube, established by DJ Cutman in 2011. Come at me, copyright claims. Anyway, let's put the music on. Jump into your Discord and say hello, Aggro.
Hello.
How are things?
Man, do I have a fucking story for you about us and hot water.
Oh no.
So as you know, we had solar panels put in.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know when I can join game.
Yep, I'm just loading up what seems to be a steam train.
Is that the one we're up to?
Yes, we did the Mars rover, the fountain, and the mini golf course.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, as you know, we got solar panels put in.
Mm-hmm.
Or put on the house, whatever. We also got a hot water booster installed.
Should be able to join now. Yep.
It's finally fucking working.
Huzzah.
So, the day it was getting put in, the technician, or one of the technicians, was going on holiday.
Mm-hmm.
So he installed something backwards.
Oh dear.
Which did a really good job of kicking up all the rust that existed in the pipe.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, hey, I'm still dressed from last time.
Oh my god, that must be an update.
I'm okay with this.
As am I. Also, the gnome is creeping at us from inside that house.
No, good for it. So, yeah, we didn't...
Mm-hmm.
When we... Housemate tried to have a shower. Ice cold water's coming through.
All fun.
Nothing else. So that technician was called and made to come back out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that night. So we didn't have hot water until about 8 PM that night.
Ugh, fun.
The problem is, because it kicked up all that rust, it was basically collecting all at that filter,
Mm-hmm.
which resulted in us, if there was no hot water ready, nothing would come through the hot tap.
Oh.
So sometime on Friday, we stopped having access to hot water entirely.
Oh shit.
And the whole time, the company's like, this never happened before, this has never happened before. It's like, fucking great, send someone out to fix it.
This never happened before. I don't give a shit about that. Fix it.
And we couldn't, and we've been calling like other companies and stuff, like, you know, just trying to get anyone to come out. It's like, can you just stick a camera down the pipes, have a look to see if it is rust?
Mm-hmm.
You know, can we get some kind of fucking answer? And everyone's saying, like, you know, we're gonna say no just because we don't know if this will void your warranty. You know, fair enough, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we have had to pay out of pocket about $870 for them to send out another tech. Where he spent 2 hours taking the whole thing apart, cleaning it, and putting it back together.
So their fuck up has cost you more money. That's bullshit.
Well, because it was potentially rust, it's on us.
Okay, fair, yeah.
Except this wouldn't have happened if it had been installed correctly the first time, because it wouldn't have kicked up the rust if that valve had been installed correctly.
Yeah. No, I still don't think you should have had to pay if that was the issue then.
I also agree, because here's the kicker. I said in the beginning, I don't want the hot water booster, the gas one works fine, gas is more reliable.
Yeah, and they did it anyway?
I was outvoted 2-1.
Oh.
because it's not just my house.
That's true.
So it's working now, and if it doesn't keep working, so fucking help me, I'm just gonna, like, demand that they bring the old one back.
Yep.
And if they no longer have it, well then you better fucking source one. So yeah, we spent almost 3 days without any running hot water. It sucks.
Let me guess, it was kettle baths for everyone then?
Yeah, I refer to it as a basin bath, but yeah.
Mm.
The funny thing about cold showers is that they're really fucking cold.
Just a little bit. I mean, if it happened in the direct heat of a heat wave during summer that we're always guaranteed to have, might have been a different story.
But this is like just in general.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good thing that we've got the dishwasher, because it heats its own water once it takes it out of the cold tap.
Yep, yep.
Otherwise, you know, you can't even effectively wash your dishes in cold water.
Mm-hmm. Well, do we want a story from me that will probably make you giggle and feel a little bit better?
Sure.
So, I almost shit myself today.
Oh no!
The
What, like,
entire
gay sex you've been having.
Oh yeah, clearly, yeah. It's because, like, you know, such a top always means we're gonna shit ourselves. But today I woke up before we had to go do the shopping, and I thought to myself, nah, I feel fine. We start walking over to the shops, about halfway there, I'm like, oh, I think I might need a shit. Oh well, I'll wait till after we have a coffee. Stomach didn't feel like moving at all or anything like that after we have our coffee and our, like, morning pastry and all that usual stuff we do when we go shopping beforehand. Get home today, think to myself, okay, I don't want to be rude to Mom, so I help her put everything away before I go to the bathroom. And then I remembered I wanted to look on Woolworths online for a meal supplement replacement thing I want to do, because they were on special. As soon as I sat down, I sneezed, and I had the most violent fart. And at the same time as I sneezed, and I clenched so hard, this part's gonna be gross, I clenched so hard when I farted, it's like I trapped the air bubble in between thy cheeks. So I was convinced that I sharted, but I did not.
Yeah, you're at that age, you gotta make sure.
And with having spinal issues from the L1s to the L5s, they're also the parts that control bowel movements. So, it's either the parts that control it or one of the parts that helps control it, but not control it fully. So, I am always wary of a fart.
So, physical copies of Monster Hunter Wilds are finally appearing. But I'm looking on the website, and the only pre-order stuff I'm seeing is, like, the basic stuff. Of, like, the charm, the layered armor, and if you have the save data.
Yeah.
For the Palico stuff, so it's just like, well, what about all this extra stuff? So I don't know if that's something that you've got to talk to a person about when you go in store.
Yeah.
Because one of the things I'm wondering is if I'm even going to be able to get the Palico stuff, because if you brought the game digitally and then brought a physical copy when it came to Worlds and Iceborne, your save data didn't count from one to the other.
Oh, really?
Which I find so weird.
Because I had a physical world and digital Iceborne. So, don't know if that means anything.
That's super weird, because I had someone who, like, a mate tried to do that, and it refused to work.
Hmm. Did they... Do you know what system they were using? PS4, PS5, Xbox?
Yeah, not PS4.
Okay. Because I know that there's issues with, let's say you've got a PS4, and you go to the PlayStation store, it'll still show you PS5 games, so he might have been accidentally trying to buy the PS5 version.
This was before the release of the PS5.
Oh, whoa, shit, then I have not a clue.
And buying a physical copy is not cheaper than buying digital. It's the same price.
Yep.
So Australians, if you want to play Monster Hunter Wilds, we're all going to be at $120.
Fucking insane.
And Dell in Northern Canada is complaining. It's like, yeah, the game's almost $100. It's just like, I wish it was only almost $100. But no, we live in fucking Narnia or something.
Yep. Honestly, it's just the conversion rate goes over. But I understand, like, I reckon the excuse people are gonna have for like companies are gonna be like, oh, the game costs this much because we want to be able to pay people properly. Like, oh, well, we can just fucking, pay them properly without having to jack up the price for us.
Well, the thing, with all the physical stuff taken out, why isn't it cheaper to buy digitally?
Yeah. No manufacturing costs. Yes, doot Muskin. That's what we say instead of like hello. It's become doot now.
Because Laz has to put something in to activate the chat thingy to make it show up on his screen.
It's strange, when I say doot in the chat no more, these days it doesn't come up for me. Like on the side. It comes up in the chat of the actual stream, but not on the actual screen, which is irritating.
Where's SiriBot? I didn't see SiriBot show up.
Neither did I. The SiriBot blocked its first spam for me yesterday.
Good. Because yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good things about SiriBot from all of the streamers, basically.
Yeah.
For killing the links dead.
I wonder if it's coincidence after going with SiriBot, but my follower gauge on Streamlabs no longer works, because it might be trying to kill off some of my people. Because I have 397, but it says I have 0. I'm like, no, that's broken! And can I get 2 hours of more sleep? Been awake since 1 AM. It's 5:43 AM. Good God.
You have my permission to sleep if that means anything.
Yeah, go get some rest. Jesus.
I know you don't need my permission to sleep, but you have it. Because I don't know, like sometimes our brains are weird like that. It's just like, I can't do this, I'll disappoint someone. It's just like, I permit you to sleep.
It's like when they should be sleeping and they're wanting to talk on voice chat. Go to bed.
And like sometimes it's just like you need someone to encourage you to do your self-care.
Yeah.
Because self-care is not selfish.
Unless you're shellfish.
How many seashells did she sell?
On the seashore? Trying all this time and I have 3 things that need my full attention that cannot be tied for it all. So this is going to be fun. Oh dear.
Sometimes being tired for things in a way can help depending on what it is. Because your brain will release like additional adrenaline, which can help to keep you more alert. But yeah, sleep is important no matter what.
The fucking eagles out here, shut the fuck up. Jesus.
It really doesn't bother me.
It's just like from one end of the train, it's kind of quiet, but the more I get to the tip at the front, it's all like "Caw!" in my fucking ear. I'm like, Jesus.
I prefer the pretend sounds of nature in comparison to like what I've been hearing.
Yeah. Oh, there's log. Doctor's appointment work and theory lessons for driving. I want to be awake. Well, you definitely want to be awake for driving. Even if it's just theory. How you doing, log? First you went mask and missed my story about almost shitting myself today. That was fun.
Don't worry, that will live forever on the VOD.
Tell it again. I think it could fit into a full minute of a clip. We'll clip it. Now! Now! Well, too long didn't read a version of it is, I had to poo since waking up. Didn't do the poop, went out shopping, came home, still needed to do the poop, ignored it, sneezed so hard I farted and I thought I shat myself. The full-length version is much better. Oh, you dirty, filthy wheel. Just finished mincing up everything for the shepherd's pie. Fuck yeah. Oh god, that just brought back the memory of you telling me about that friend of yours that refused to eat the shepherd's pie because it wasn't a pie in their eyes.
Well, because it's naked, it doesn't have pastry.
I have driving lessons tomorrow. That is more important than work and a doctor to be awake for. Yeah. Many vegetable good.
And I am also no longer friends with that person. Log is.
Oh.
This is the same person who tried to strong-arm their way to see the kittens, even though it's someone else's home and Log does not have authorization to let people into other people's homes.
Oh. That's a bit weird.
So, you know, it's that level of entitlement.
Clean, clean, clean.
Okay, so I do need the ladder.
Log is conflicted. Log also very capable of saying no. Yes. Right. And me and my game mind going up and down the front of the train here. I'm like, why is the shaft so dirty? The shaft.
Because, this person is a good friend if you need someone, because they really like to be the hero. God fucking forbid you get to a point where you can stand on your own 2 feet, or you find other people that you can also rely on.
Change nozzle. If the garbage is not coming off.
And then just finding every excuse under the sun to not behave like an adult in a basic situation.
I'm gonna love those fucking people.
His life is also not spectacular, and I'm finding it hard to feel bad about it.
Yeah.
It's just like, you had every resource for this to not be your reality.
Oh my god, this fucking eagle, where is it? I'm gonna power wash it through the fucking sky. Actual.
I wonder why it bothers you so much, and I could not be less bothered by it.
I don't know. I think it's something with me in shrill noises.
Yeah.
It really shits me.
Yeah, if it's a sensory thing, that's just what it is.
Log went to go get laundry, but sun is evil to logs. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's about 24 degrees today,
Oof.
with little to no cloud cover. It's intense when you're out there.
Oh yeah. Up here it's don't know the degree it is, but it is quite the harsh UV index. We regularly sit on a 9 on the UV index.
I don't know what the UV index is today. It's bright.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to Australia, the country where you step outside and you're 3 inches from the sun and instantly cackle.
Had someone in a stream chat ask me, it's like, what would be the first thing you would warn me about if I came to Australia? Wear sunscreen.
Yep.
And then someone's just like, oh, I thought it'd be the spiders. Like, you're going to encounter the sun before you encounter a spider, okay?
Unless it's that rare phenomenon where the sun turns into spiders and attacks you.
It doesn't do that.
Shut up.
I would have left Earth already. That's always a funny conversation. It's just like, I'm arachnophobic. It's like, aren't you Australian? Why do you think I'm arachnophobic?
Speaking about
Have you seen what we live with?
Speaking about leaving the planet, did you see the SpaceX thing that happened recently?
No, but I also don't pay attention to that.
So Elon launched another rocket for a testing thing. The launcher part of the rocket got snagged on something, flew upwards, then flew straight back down to the ground and exploded, I'm pretty sure.
I want to be surprised, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Elmo muskrat.
That's rude to Elmo. How dare.
And muskrats.
I'm hoping that the rocket was an unmanned one, but I do not know.
If it was manned, you would know.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely hear about it more on the news.
Oh, it was? Holy shit.
It was manned? Oh, fuck.
That's so much worse.
Jesus.
Oh, it was unmanned. Okay.
Oh, thank
fuck.
God, log. Jesus Christ. Giving us
I was trying to figure out how the fuck did they suppress that?
Almost made me shit myself for almost a second time today.
I was gonna say, there's no way that they'd be able to suppress it if it was manned. Earning my keep in here.
Ding, 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 ding. We get it, you're winning!
I don't remember going into a casino. May have gotten everything in here.
Sadly, Musk was not manning it, says Log.
Yeah. One day. The thing is, like, I think, like, that's the one thing, like, where he's just that little bit intelligent enough to know that his shit is not safe to be on. Completely.
Yeah.
Unlike the Titanic project, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for one person and one person only amongst all of that. And that was the teenager.
Yeah.
Because he said, I don't want to go. I don't think it's safe.
I'm sorry for the mom. As well, Jesus.
God, in the wake of that, like when everyone is making fun of all the teenagers and stuff, I saw someone I know on Facebook, and like, and God, what was it that they said? Something about like you know, this being a tragedy and like how we're all being very unempathetic, and this is just what it's like when you move away from God, and it's just like I'm not gonna say anything. But it's just like, mate, if you can't see the humor in a bunch of billionaires, you know, carking it because they were too stupid to follow safety standards, I'm sorry, you just don't have a sense of humor.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to trust your dad's decisions, yeah. Maskin says I'm definitely gonna call off work. Sorry about all this. It's just a lot of me. No, it's all good.
Yeah, no, dude. We support mental health. Like, you share your good days, share your bad days. We will not judge you. Because I'm also with that particular millionaire work where the son went with him. I can't remember if that was his son or his stepson, and this was supposed to be like a bonding experience for them.
Oh yes, let's go under the water down to the Titanic in a fucking fragile
then
shell.
Then it's either like the son or the stepson, because I don't remember which is which. When on Twitter it's just like, I slept with a trans girl. Like, okay. Good for you, my guy.
Yep, clap for you.
I hope you both had a good time.
I can guarantee you she is regretting her decisions.
Well, he didn't dox her at all. And you know what, if it was a mutual thing, good. Excellent. I hope you both enjoyed yourselves, because I'm an ace and I don't see the appeal for this at all.
Guides. What are these so-called guides?
Well, Maskin, what's in the fridge? Let's help you put something together. Even better if you end up making a large meal that, like, involves leftovers.
Oh yeah.
Because then you can go to your parents and says, I made food. You may have to reheat it, but I made food.
Up, you fuck knuckle, thank you.
Toast is definitely a good option if you're not feeling good. Then
Indeed, indeed.
good old toast, always there for you. No toast sandwich.
So I read nuddles as like nudies, and I'm like, what? That's some weird witch
Danish.
speak person's food. We know you're casting spells on us when you speak in your Danish.
Well, they're casting spells on you anyway.
Oh, Zah, finally. Fucking hell. Looking at food, my parents said I was a picky eater just because I couldn't eat the fish I had left after my sister took out a bone from hers. I reckon that's more of a paranoia thing, really. I'm always paranoid about eating fish and having a bone go down my throat.
I just by default always kind of press it to the roof of my mouth to feel for bones. I
forget what I'm looking for. Crank rods. What is crank rod?
That's in the that area. One of the control thingies.
Take a sip. What's the worst that could happen?
What the fuck is a crosshead? Why aren't any of you fucks lighting up?
I know, right? That's what I'm having a problem with. It is hot today, Log. It is indeed.
And Log, you would be hotter than usual because the curtains are not there. Because a certain little pumpkin patch has been pissing on them.
Well, that sure as hell wasn't what I was looking for.
Wasn't what I was looking for either.
Yep, curtains are on the line.
To look up what these are we seriously gonna have to look up like parts of a train?
I think we might in the end. Unless...
Oh. That's a handrail, smoke box door, box handle. Which apparently still needs to be done.
Okay, crank rods are on the side. There we go. Um. No.
Like trains. Meow.
Green chest. Oh, there it is. Never mind. It's fucking huge and in my face. One dirty wheel. Okay.
Crosshead is.
Oh, crosshead's over here.
Where? I wanna know.
It's this thing.
What is it? Okay, now it's just the guides.
Yeah. I like it as a crosshead. Literal X. I only found it because I was slowly going over everything looking for a piece of white to pop up. Oh, thank God. Choo choo, bitch. That's a nice train. I like that train.
There is something very charming about steam trains.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay, yeah, we have gone up to 27 degrees.
Clean thy food truck.
I actually did that one last night just to test it out.
Oh.
Because I did that, and then I went to try to go back to do the other ones, because it turns out it doesn't count as me having done it if I do it in multiplayer,
Oh.
because I'm not hosting it.
Yeah. Stop, Hank. Good. And there's this level's gnome. Drawn into the muck. Must clean sassy looking burger. Yeah, that's alright. I'll clean your cheese, you sassy looking bitch. Am I flirting with a giant plastic burger? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm built different.
Well, it says that you use multi-purpose on it, so I don't think it's plastic.
You hear that, people? Look, this burger is multi-purpose. Came across a clip from our Monster Prom days where it's like, that eel's an NPC, can I fuck the eel? I'm like, God damn it. Oh, God damn it, Sassy Burger is my new drag queen name, apparently, says Log.
Yeah. So by the time I got to the inside of this truck, I was listening to a podcast called Bedtime Stories, and it's talking about all the deaths that have happened on the sea.
Oh, God.
And like this one ship that's like basically cursed, and how it was driving people crazy. And one in particular, these two guys were fighting, so they were like, "You're gonna go down into this area and you're gonna clean stuff up as punishment."
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, the door got sealed and they died as a result of the fumes. Because it was
God.
like an engine room or something.
Yeah.
When they threw their bodies overboard, the sailors kept seeing their bodies like trailing behind them in the surf.
Oh.
And when the captain or whatever brought it up with whoever they were bringing it up to, it's just like, well, at this point you may as well just get a camera and take a picture then, because obviously they're just thinking you've been out at sea too long, nothing's really happening.
Yeah.
I didn't go looking for the picture. They did put it in the show notes, but I didn't want to look.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently they got a really good clear picture of it, and it's just like, this is like one of the
Depressing.
most well documented, and everyone hates it.
Yeah.
But it was like, yeah, while I was inside the truck, and it's just like such and such was by themselves in like the food prep area, and they saw something, and it's like, I'm in a food prep area. This isn't a horror game.
Stop that.
But it has its moments.
But that was like when I was playing Stardew and that mermaid fish man appeared on the dock while I was fishing and no one else was with me on the dock.
It just pops up, no one will ever believe you.
Yeah. That reminds me of my D&D Beverly story, playing Rime with the Witch Maiden. Ice Maiden, whatever it is. My character Beverly was getting overly angry with a mayor that was gorging on food while his townsfolk starved. And so, like, being like the happy-go-lucky cleric, we got really mad and started cussing out this mayor. And he just looks at me like, I can't believe you would say such a thing to me, a person of your religion speaking to me in that manner. It's like, go ahead, just tell people, no one will believe you, fat man. The DM's like, he's not even fat. I'm like, well, he's fatter than the rest of the townsfolk. Huge possum in Stardew update scares me shitless. There's a huge possum in Stardew. Don't do that to me. I love possums. I think that's the Berger. Oh, wait, no, the Berger Bun still has something on it. There we go. Ugh, this is a satisfying clean. All I can see is your shoe hanging off the edge. Like, shoe!
Don't worry about it.
2, 3, 4, moon!
That was such a good moment.
Oh, it was. It runs across the screen by the community center. First time I had a heart attack. Well, boots of levitation indeed. Hello, can I take your order? We both stopped spraying and I looked directly at your, like, faceplate, like, hello. They're closed
I
for
stopped
maintenance.
spraying because I was changing nozzles.
So, do you know the do you know of the actor Matthew Leonard or Matthew Leonard? I can't remember how his name's actually pronounced.
You would have to tell me which characters they play because I don't know actor names.
True. One of them played not Bobby, but the other killer in the original Scream, and he also played Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo movies.
Okay, I know Shaggy.
Yeah. He has a new series on Netflix, which is horror-themed cakes.
Okay.
And I'm probably going to watch it tonight before bed. Matthew Lillard. Okay, yeah. Wearing Hermes flying boots to deliver a crisp. Oh, yeah. But yeah, so he's the host of a new show called Killer Cakes, where they do horror-themed like patisseries and desserts. And it's then judged by like a famous, I think, chef. I think it will have the same premise as Nailed It. Not sure if you've seen that show, but
Nailed It, I've seen, yeah.
but it's done by professionals instead of amateur bakers. Fucking loved Nailed It. Oh my god, was that show funny?
Nicole Byer is a fucking gift.
Oh, she is. She's hilarious. I loved the episode of Nailed It where there was a southern old lady. I wouldn't call her old lady. She was a grandmother, but not like stereotypical old looking. And she bakes the cake, and she didn't realize that a part of her spatula broke off, and Nicole got that piece, and she's like, "What the hell?" He did a special with Legends of Atlantis, and they got the first Natural 100 ever in the show. Yeah, I saw that. That's the reason why that reminded me of like bringing that up, because I started listening to Legends of Atlantis just like after pronouncing all the things from freaking Warhammer 40k. My brain is mush with words. Avantris, yeah, there it is. I'm loving the content that they're producing. I would just love if the people could focus just a tiny bit more and actually play the game. I'm laughing so much, but on the inside, DM Michael is Laslow. Oh wow, been a while since I've done that. DM Laslow is so frustrated.
So,
Please, just play the fucking game.
I think you would enjoy the Sunbreak cycle. It's actually completed now.
Oh.
Series on YouTube. The first 47 episodes is on Jesse Cox's channel, and then he started archiving it with his other Twitch stuff.
Ooh.
Where yeah, he was playing with his friends, and one of his mates, Jeff, who unfortunately does pass away during the series.
Oh, that's sad.
He was the one where everyone would start talking. It's like, can we play D&D, please? So whenever I do that during our D&D games, it's like, God damn it, I'm Jeff.
I'm Jeff.
And there's an episode where he's playing on the floor and he's way more chill.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, Jesse's just like, I like floor Jeff way more. Can we have him?
Oh god. Yes, Log, I do expect D&D players to stay on track for a degree of the time.
Because, yeah, the others will start talking. It's like, can we play D&D?
Yeah. It's like, it got to the point so much in my own Pathfinder game, that they pretty much did everything they wanted to do except for what the story was entailing, because they decided to have rich background stories for their characters that they made. So I'm like, okay, God, we have to explore every single fucking thing with your characters, then no one can just leave this character stories alone. So we did every single person's character stories. And then one of my players came up to me and was like, okay, so we're getting pretty close to the end of Kenji's story. I'm thinking once it's finished, I might swap him out for a different character. And I'm like, okay, you can retire him, but you're not getting another story arc. He's like, oh, I thought you would want to do background stuff for the new character. I'm like, no, I don't. I would like to get to the storyline, or back to it, where we left off, like 5 storyline sessions, backstory storylines ago. Ugh.
Yeah, so I avoided all of that with my current main character, Taz.
Yeah.
It's like, no, she's grown up very privileged. She's not traumatized yet. We're going to do all that on the road.
Even got to the point with my Pathfinder game with, don't get me wrong, I loved every single thing we've done, but it's the point now where I'm like, these are the last...
Can we play the campaign now?
Like, these are the last 5 story beats left over that still include some of your character stuff. So yeah, pretty much I ended up not railroading them in a sense. Like, I would do something to do with the story, and if it intertwined with their backstory, with one of their backstories, we would explore that. And I'm like, okay, cool, we got a little bit of story done. That's fine. We can just fart ass around apparently for a bit. But now I'm like, no, we got this in these orders, and that's what's happening. The rest of the game will be railroaded. Because it needs to end. You were supposed to end at level 12. We are now level 17. Stop. The day is...
At that point, they should be writing their own campaigns.
Oh, they do. The first campaign I did in 3.5 was the start of the world, and every other campaign storyline we tried to make it like a living, breathing world, and it's been this happened in between these years and all that kind of stuff. So we're all trying to tie in everyone's stories, linking into each other. And ironically, some of the stuff that I've come up with has, without hearing about it, like a part of Ryebread's campaign worked out for that quite easily. A lot of things coincidentally will occur with my campaign. I don't want to say too much because it'll give some story beats away if they watch. But yeah, it's been a journey. It's been such a journey. I think I'm gonna wait until everyone's bubbers are at least 1 year old before I begin the campaign up again.
Yeah. When everyone's settled into more routines and the babies are more people-shaped.
Yeah. I saw that. Where was it? Where's the disgusting muckiness? I saw that on the bit. There it is. Where'd you go? Day is continuing badly, trying to make both toast cheese crackers strings break. No! Cheese cutter string breaks. No! No! Like one time I was trying to make like a salad in one of those box salad cutter things, and I broke all the metal parts off one of the salad tongs, not tongs, like razor parts where you push them through the wiring and all that. So I'm like, well, great. There goes my salad now with added iron. Okay, I think the inside is done. How about the top part of the truck door? Yep. Whoa! Alright, truck door, where's your fucking grossness? I did that with the chip cutter. We're all victims of kitchenware. Fuck. My favorite pan was like almost broken by the time I left the morph at our house. And then the last meal I cooked with it, I went to flip things around in it, and the handle just snapped clean off and went like throwing the rest of the pan. Luckily it stayed upright when it was on the stove, but my favorite pan, it went bye-bye before the move.
Happens. In a way, that's better.
Yeah.
Because, like, imagine opening it and, like, finding that they were just so rough with your shit that it broke.
Ooh, service door. Alright, what are we missing?
Service counter.
Aha, I see it. Interior door, no door. There we go. Hell yeah. Saw something green in my toast, then I remembered I put oregano in, god damn it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Correct your posture.
That was a fun one. It was weirdly shaped. Oh god, clean the satellite dish. This will be fun.
Hydrate. Also posture.
Wow. I'm gonna go inside the dish. Oh my god, it's a ladder that actually works. Oh, I feel that. Climbing up the top of the into the dish, there's a handprint on like the thing there, like someone got up here finally, like whew, and had a little bit of a rest. Oh, fucked up.
Same.
Red. Oh no, it's silver. I was hoping it was gonna be a red line.
I've been on the dish in parks.
Oh really?
Yep, used to live there.
Oh.
I got 3rd place in some contest.
Oh.
I could not have given less of a fuck. Can't remember if it was that. I think no, it's in 5th grade. Won a free tour and a gift card for the gift shop.
Oh, that's cool.
So on my screen, I can see your shadow, and even though like you're moving around and stuff, your shadow is just completely static. It's like, that's not how this works.
They just reminded me of all the videos of children who are running away scared because they'd never seen their shadow before. And that makes me smile.
I don't think I've ever been afraid of my own shadow.
I'm not sure if I was as a kid, but I find it's like a really adorable little trait.
Like, I know there's been instances where I've noticed my shadow at the corner of my eye and I've spooked myself.
Oh, of course. Like, I do that sometimes still. Back at the Bouleville house that I lived in before I moved up here, there was an instance where I did all this yard work, I was really tired, and I was walking back through, and my reflection was in the sliding screen door, and I shat myself. I thought someone was coming at me.
Or that time you saw the reflection of your eye in your glasses.
Oh, that was fucking scary. Like, if these
Who's
let me
looking at
see...
me?
Yeah, if these let me see, and I have seen too much.
And potentially the little gremlin will be coming home tomorrow.
Ooh. Exciting.
It is a baby, therefore it is gremlin.
Mm-hmm.
Willow's the only one we're unsure of at this point.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think she's gonna do anything to the kitten. I think the kitten's gonna do a much better job of learning that, hey, if I jump in your face and you hiss at me, I don't do the thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas another gremlin has not yet figured out those instructions.
Yeah, log, you gremlin. That's the plan. Need to find my cat carrier, yeah.
I know that my two are in the rumpus room. But, Sam's collar very much died. It was being held on by a single thread.
Oh god.
So I took it off.
Yeah.
He has been using his newfound stealth to wreak absolute havoc with Willow to the point where she's just started swinging at him before he'd done anything.
Preemptive strikes.
Pretty much. So he's already got a new collar because he can't be trusted without it.
Fucking gingers am I right?
Orange cats, they're special. I also feel like I've seen Geisha's carrier recently, but I couldn't tell you where.
Oop, that's the gap. Don't want to fall down that.
Not yet.
Convinced my parents will be disappointed when I tell them I'm calling off work because of bad sleep one night. They don't really believe in mental issues and stuff, so it's gonna be fun.
I'm sorry that you're going through that. It certainly doesn't help.
Yeah, but I can certainly see that the generation, well, the previous generations, they definitely did not believe mental health being issues and whatnot.
It was like the general lack of like understanding of mental health
Yeah.
and the way things affect brains. They, for the longest time, thought shell shock was just proof you were a coward.
I fucking hate that.
So there were a lot of veterans that went through a lot of awful things and got no support. Just like, I'm sorry, was anyone dropping bombs on you? Because no one has dropped a bomb on me, but... Like, how can you think that going through something like that isn't gonna make you come back different?
Yeah.
And mental illness is hereditary!
There we go. Yeah, lack of records didn't help as well. The last example of war PTSD we found was an ancient Athenian soldier who was called to serve again, chose to burn his house down and stand inside it. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell.
Certainly makes a statement. We want you to serve again. No.
Literal "this is fine" meme as they stand inside the fire. Ugh. Okay, just a side note, it's something a little bit hell of a lot different really. If anyone finds any demos of games that they think I might be interested in to play for the demo streams, I've only found one, so put them in the suggested streams or suggested games channel of the Discord, because I'm struggling to find any demos that look interesting to me at least. I'm more than willing to play a demo that someone else might find interesting. It's only like 40 minutes of a stream that we play them each. The one that I found was a sci-fi themed prison sim, which is like tactics based combat, and your end goal is to obviously escape. But it's a roguelike, looks pretty cool, character customization to have like brutal looking aliens. You have little rat friends as companions that you raise inside of the prison as well that help you in combat. Look pretty interesting, so I'm looking forward to that one. Log butt touching simulator. Look, I already played that. But what? Who spoke so loud? I just wish that more
My
companies.
suggestion is, if you're having trouble finding demos, just go through them alphabetically.
Yeah.
Just open Steam and just do it alphabetically.
Mm.
Just do them all.
I just hate that, like, big video games these days don't even have demos. Like, you know, back in the day of, like, PS1, where you could get the Tekken 1 or Tekken 2 demo that had, like, only 4 playable characters and 3 levels of fighting. It was still a demo.
The magazine that came with the entire disc of demos.
Oh, God, they were good.
That was how our parents figured out what games they were going to get us.
Yeah.
They would buy us the magazines, and whichever demos we played to absolute death, that was the game that we got.
Yeah.
Because, they kept getting games for me blind, and it was games for girls, and they were all shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you've ever had to suffer through any of those fucking games, you know that they were shit. They
Yep.
did not care. Why is it the more water I drink, the more it makes my throat sound like I'm dying?
I get that.
More water.
Like, the more I drink, the more chapped my lips feel.
It's like, I'm sorry, but isn't this meant to be helping?
Mm. You gave it 5 stars, right? 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 You know, I gave it I think it was a 4. Would have given it 5, but this doesn't seem to be like a reciprocating feeling from it. Unless that's paid DLC or only parts of the demo you get if you actually buy the full game. Unacceptable, god damn it.
Something that I just remembered.
Mm.
So because we played the Final Fantasy VIII demo so much, we got that.
Yeah.
And I think it was one of the very first times like we experienced going from a demo to a full game.
Ah, yep.
My older brother was so mad that it wasn't as easy as the demo.
Oh no. Actually having to get good. What a shame.
Now this was still the late 90s, so we're still very little kids.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, you didn't have the same GFs and stuff available to you, and...
Mm-hmm.
And I remember just thinking, it's just like, why would that be available in the full version? And it's just like, I'm younger than him, and it's just like, that doesn't make sense. Because like, obviously they're trying to get you into it and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's also how we came across Legend of Kakuna, Legend of Dragoon.
I didn't totally just think of Kakuna from Pokemon.
Well, I mean, it wasn't that far off Pokemon is the thing.
Oh.
Because you would go out, you would capture these creatures in cocoons, but you would also splice them together to create new creatures.
What was this game set in? Like, was it a desert world where there was a tower?
More like a forest world, and there were paths.
Oh, okay. This kind of sounds similar to the tower game that I used to play. I can never remember the name of it. It was so much fun growing
Or
up.
maybe it was just called Kakuna. Legend of Kakuna or Kakuna? I think it was just Kakuna, or maybe even just Cocoon. But yeah, you would you would just like breed them together or splice them or whatever it was, and it's just like, okay, well now you've got something that does poison and is a health tank. Whereas before, like, it would just be a glass cannon.
Yeah.
And depending on which two creatures you splice together, you could also manipulate its coloring.
Mm-hmm.
I remember with the full game of that, we did not get far.
Yeah.
It was very much back in the day where the games did not hold your hand.
Mm-hmm. When it came to video games, we were raised by fucking wolves.
I mean, it definitely held our hands more than what it did for the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
But I remember, like, we couldn't figure out where the fuck we were supposed to go.
My brother and I were like that for one of the parts in Final Fantasy IX. We played the shit out of the first disc because we did not know where we were supposed to go at a certain point in the first disc.
Mm-hmm.
Until one of us stumbled on it, just out of frustration after like 3 months of trying to figure it out.
Because I think what we had to do is, like, we went to where we were supposed to go, but then we had to go back all the way and we had to talk to one person in particular.
Mm-hmm.
But it also didn't tell us where that one person was.
Yeah.
Because I think we had to talk to someone who knew them, and then we would find out that they were in a completely different section to where we would originally have found them.
Ah, yes. The princess isn't in this castle.
It was a whole back and forth thing. But yeah, you're in a village where your highest accolades are Cocoon Master.
Oh. Yeah, sometimes you never get a walkthrough as well, exactly.
Or if you wanted a walkthrough, you had to buy a physical book.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Phone.
call the hotline.
Yeah, Nintendo Power Hotline. Oh, God.
This was a PlayStation game.
Yeah.
Is there a fucking ladder?
Why do you need the ladder?
I see
there's
the
an
scaffolding.
There's an actual ladder here, on this side.
Oh, to get up to where I was trying to get up and fucking failing horribly.
Yeah. Plug says first PC game I played was Fun School 5 with Goopy, with Dragon Wizard, Wizard Sword. Whoa, brain, please get out of Mechanicus mode. Wizard Dinosaur. Jesus Christ, I think I had a stroke.
PC game was probably, like many people, Minecraft, Minesweep.
Did you happen to play as a kid in school the Logical World of the Zombies?
I don't think so.
I ended up finding a disc of it at like a yard sale kind of thing. I definitely bought that fucker. I know where it is too. If my new PC had a disc drive, I would totally be streaming it. I'm gonna buy an external disc drive.
On the school PCs, I remember playing trying to play some Dolomite game.
Oh.
And for years, I could never figure out what the fuck I was supposed to be doing or how it was supposed to work, and I think I figured out why.
Oh, okay.
Because the PCs were shared, kids that actually knew what the fuck they were supposed to be doing or had the benefit of the tutorial obviously weren't resetting the game for anyone else.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, having your own login for a computer doesn't mean you have your own settings or save files.
Yep.
We're all accessing the same thing. It's just that if something gets accessed that you're not supposed to, they can check to see who did it.
Mm-hmm.
So I never knew what the fuck was going on with that alien game. That's because I never had a tutorial.
Yeah. Crystal Rainforest. I never played that game as a kid. We pretty much had Zombinis, SimCity, and like the basics like Solitaire, Minesweeper.
I remember attempting the Lion King game.
Oh my god.
And then getting stuck at the monkeys like pretty much everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But we also had a game called The Hand of Fate. That was when online walkthroughs started to become a thing and we printed that bitch out.
Oh yeah.
We still couldn't get past the second point because originally we couldn't get out of the starting area.
Mm-hmm.
Because we couldn't figure out how all the things connected, because we kept getting pieces of the puzzle, but not all of the pieces came together.
Yeah.
Puzzles and things that we just didn't even realize were puzzles or could figure things out. So we did that, we finally got to the second area, and it seems like maybe the game was bugged or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was no other way for us to progress forward, even with the walkthrough.
Ah.
Because you played as this witch, I think it is. The opening cutscene's really cool because there's some kind of dragon battle happening. And she's trying to leave her swamp home for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
And we managed to leave the swamp home, but we just... wherever this new area was, we just... I don't know who playtested the game, I don't know what was wrong.
Yep.
But one of the things you had to get was crocodile tears. And the way you had to do that was you had to do a puzzle to satisfy the birds so that they would fly away and one of them would leave a feather. And you would tickle the crocodile with the feather.
Yeah. Cute.
So you do that a couple times and so he'd laugh until he cried. And if you did it again, he ate her.
Oh.
So there's just stuff like that could happen.
Mm-hmm, like a Sierra game kind of bullshit. I love watching, mainly more listening to Danny from Game Grumps just play all the Sierra games.
I am not familiar.
It's a good listen. Kind of almost podcast format. Feed the stinky cheese to the mouse. No, fool. Throw it in the magic potion and cause an explosion. Pretty much. That's Sierra in a nutshell. Oh, there goes another bot message going banned.
Get fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really, how much money are you making off the bot links? Really? Like, surely there's not enough people clicking on those things.
At least you'd hope there wouldn't be.
Because here's the thing, if an account, like, if you get banned from enough Twitch channels, that, you know, the algorithm catches on, okay, you're clearly doing something you're not supposed to. So
Yeah.
eventually, you know, your account does get suspended or deleted or whatever. Like, do you have a bot that's also making fake Twitch accounts for you as well? Because how much fucking time are you spending on this?
Yeah.
If it's not a completely automated process. And even then, how do you actually make money off of it?
Some websites get enough ad revenue because people click on it and the ads just pop up, so you get like a cent per click.
Good joy, the Banshee is out.
Right.
The neighbor's older teenage daughter apparently cannot be outside and not be screaming.
Oh, lovely.
Nothing's wrong, she's just apparently really likes to make noise.
Looks like an attention whore. Hey, Bobby, what's up?
Hey Laz, where are you right now?
I'm down near the van. Oh. Oh my.
Apparently, I can reach it from up here.
I don't think that's where the scaffolding's supposed to go. Good luck.
I've got to come back down to get rid of it.
You did this to yourself.
Cause like I saw that it was like F to pick up a thing. It's like, oh, can we grab that ladder or something? No.
Scaffolding. Take it.
No, those signs are not a part of it.
Ah. Yeah, there's a tiny penis out in my neighborhood.
Yeah, ours is starting up too, but hopefully that means that they're leaving. Fucking porous concrete, but not concrete.
me grip this a little bit better. You can't do shit about it.
It's like a concrete sponge.
It's like having popcorn ceiling or walls. Ugh.
Do not understand the appeal, especially if it's on the walls.
Cool.
That hurts.
Let me trip into this cheese grater of a wall. Not to mention, your walls get so much dustier. If you have fucking popcorn walls, Jesus. This is very physics. I have rescued the laundry. Please applaud, says Log. Sometimes it's like that doing adult things, isn't it? Ugh, there we go, finally, fucking hell.
Oh, ours left the same time as yours did.
Nice.
Sure hope that music's doing the heavy lifting, because we aren't.
I'm concentrating too much. There's so much you could talk about. In a game like this, at least. Oh, did you see that sick, like, double pipe gainer I did to clean? Oh my god.
Well, I think it's more a matter of, we're trying to pick appropriate topics.
Yeah.
So because okay, so this is exactly what I mean. Because I go through my subscription list and I will put them all, whatever it is I want to watch, I put it on my watch later list.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm making my way through it. And I finally made it to Z Frank's True Facts About the Echidna.
Oh, fun. Yep.
So for those of you who don't know, and I did already know this, so echidnas have essentially two penises that are fused together, and there are 4 heads.
Educational.
So, of course, just as we get to the part where this is being shown on screen, Log comes to me and asks how to set up the food processor for mincing the food because I'm the one who knows how to do it. And I didn't really pay attention to the fact that I'd paused it with a flaccid echidna penis on my screen. So when I came back, there's just echidna penis on the screen.
Oh, Lord.
And no one needed to know about that, and no one would have known about that if I didn't share it. But at the same time, it's really funny. Because I knew it was going to happen. And it still happened.
That was like, back at one of the RTO unis I was studying at. There were all these rows of desks you sit at and study, and you bring in your own device and whatnot. And as I'm there, I've got like my K-pop and J-pop dance music videos in the background as I'm listening to music, as I'm typing up stuff. And someone wants me to look at some of their code, so I get out of my coding software and pause the YouTube video. And a lot of the times it would be frames where it's just like boobs on the screen, like there's a lot of boobs.
Yep.
And then someone will look over at my screen after I've gotten up and they'll go, I thought you were, you know, like, oh no, sorry, yeah, dance music videos. It's just not what it looks like. There's boobies. They're just boobies. Like, mind your own fucking business, Carl. Yeah, you're not wrong, Log. The hot music videos are just the porn now these days.
Honestly, that's why something that I really enjoy about K-pop is the fact that it's not. And it's a cultural thing, but it's also nice.
Yeah.
Because even their, like, revealing stuff is still classy to look at. A music video that I watched for a while was AOA.
Okay.
Specifically their one Like a Cat, because they've got their like just the dance moves, not the music video. And in one of them they decided to do the dance instead of like in their training clothes or in like the costumes that they wear. They're just wearing cat onesies.
Yep.
So they're doing like, you know, the whole, like, even like the bits that are supposed to be sexy are just really, really funny because they're just baggy cat onesies.
I love that. That's adorable. So one of the shapes that was left over from the dirt that's just been randomly sprayed kind of look like a shoe. And it just reminded me of the Whose Line Is It
Shoo!
Anyway? Shoo! It reminded me of Whose Line Is It Anyway, where it's like scenes from a hat. Well, the tourism videos that would not happen for places in the world. Ryan Stiles comes onto the set. It's like, come to Italy. They're shaped like a boot. Like, okay.
Which you think that they would use as more of a draw because don't they like Italian leather shoes supposed to be fantastic?
Oh yeah, you'd think that.
Missed opportunity.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean Italians don't know shoes? They're shaped like one. Do you have a foot fetish? Come to Italy. Ah, Baba? Hey, come here. I must pack. Oh, drugs. Oh,
Can't pet that dog.
Get a pet that dog. Get a pet that dog.
Meanwhile, Mum is trying very hard to make sure the child does not touch the bear.
Mm-hmm. clean the skirting. This is gonna look really weird on the fucking outro video.
On the time lapse.
Yeah, I'm just jumping up and down. And I'm hugging the shit out of this corner of this outside of the ramp.
The game is, of course, we're hugging the wall.
My mother said something else to me today that she should never have ever said to me before.
Oh no.
So you know that like some shopping centers will have random kiosk stuff just set up in the middle of walkways and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
There was one with workout equipment, and there was the things that you stand on, and it like vibrates your legs back and forwards.
Oh yep, the
Yeah.
the belly dancer machines.
Yeah, and my mom just said, "Hey, look at those vibrators." And I'm like, "Excuse you?" At the middle of the checkout at Kohl's, and I just like looked at my mom directly in the eyes, but that's another thing you should never say to me ever again in public. And the cashier girl is just laughing.
It's all you can do in that situation.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Tucker, how have you been a bad bean? What have you done?
Also, how's training?
Yes. And are you allowed to talk about the motorcycle project yet? Oh, we got another motorcycle, fuck's sake, but good for you. How much did this one
Don't drive
cost?
too fast. I know I'm talking to a brick wall there.
Mm-hmm.
Please be a little bit careful.
I'll take 2 bad bean tacos, please, says Log.
You know, just because it can doesn't mean you have to.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's a little bit fast. It's like that's its top speed. Yep. So says it on the box.
Yeah, it doesn't need to go that fast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Some fear is healthy.
Yes. Self-preservation, exactly.
Once again, just because it can go that fast doesn't mean you need to.
Even this top speed, that's just a slow setting. What the fuck? I have yet to go over 200, and that was on a track. Jesus. You can push 400 if I turn it up to what I call faster than Jesus.
Well, you don't need to be faster than Jesus. You know what? You're already faster than Jesus because Jesus doesn't move.
And he's dead.
That's why he doesn't move.
You're like you just saying it in a polite way, like, he's dead. We killed him. There is no God.
Jesus was killed by the cops.
Ugh.
It wasn't the Jewish community that did it, it was the Emperor's guards. Jesus was killed by the cops.
I can't die through, I can't catch up. Exactly. Was Jesus a natural sprinter, or are we talking on water? I guess he meant walking on water, but... Damn autocorrect. Ruining your folks.
Asterix jokes. Taco, I have no idea.
I may have gone
You went
faster.
very, very fast.
Yeah, I have no clue what that would be. Converted. Unfortunately, I don't know the map well enough, let alone, you know, freedom units.
Thanks to the treadmill, I know that my natural walking speed is 4.5 kilometers an hour.
Oh, jeez.
I won't be angry at Taco, I will just be concerned for Taco.
I will be disappointed in you. Just throwing that one out there. It's like, disappointment's worse than anger. How many bald eagles is it?
That's not how that works. That's a size, that's a distance, not a speed.
Well, it can be bald eagles wide.
That is very, very fast, Taco.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Even with all your protective gear, that is still going to give you gravel rash.
Not just gravel rash, it's gonna be like a fucking cheese grater. Your third layer of skin will not be non-existent.
Now, some of the motorcycle wear has Kevlar in it.
That's true. What do you expect in America? Oh, I'm sorry. Too political?
No, I'm laughing because Taco says, in my defense, it was fun.
I'm a statistic, says Tucker.
We're all a statistic, it's just a matter of which one.
Gay one. I want to superimpose me whispering that into like a haunted video. One of those ones of people just exploring and like, did you hear that? Playing back the audio, you could hear a voice, a male voice, clearly say, "I'm the gay one."
I love it when they start making queer jokes for ghosts. It's like, what was it? I was playing Phasmophobia with some people, and the strongest like finally got EMF 5, and it was in the closet. It's like, it's okay, you can come out. We're all queer here.
Oh yeah, God, I wonder what the speeding fine would have been for that. Definitely would have taken away your license at that point.
I don't think they do that in America.
They should.
Housemate that's a coach driver. He was doing tours, and he had an American cop on board, and they went past a booze bus.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "What's going on here?" And he's like, "Yeah, they're just breathalyzing people," and like explain the booze bus and everything. Okay, it wouldn't be a fine. It would be 30 days in jail.
Oh.
So yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, I can't remember where he said the cop was from. He says if we did that back home, the driver would just pull up and pull out a gun, and we'd probably just get shot in the face.
Oh my God.
So they don't do like random like alcohol and drug testing on the roads in America because you can't trust the people.
Yep, doesn't surprise me.
Okay, you know what? So anything over double the speed limit is a federal offense, and you know what? That's reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
You're a danger to yourself. You're a danger to other people. Yeah. Don't get caught. Don't do that. Drive safe.
I like how the first thing you say is "don't get caught" instead of "don't do that" first. Fuck's sake, Aggro. That's such like a parent thing where one parent's really angry and then the other parent's like, "Did you get it on video?"
I am both parents.
Oh God, when I did work experience with the Adelaide Theatre, everyone got to try their hand at doing a script where it was two parents that were scolding their child for doing something, I can't remember what, but it was played with a male and a female, obviously, like playing the father and the mother. But
Standard nuclear family.
Yeah, standard nuclear family. But the way that they read it out, it sounded like it was a very like masculine mother and a very effeminate father. So I'm like, did you two switch gender roles? Well, oh no, that's just us. That's our parenting styles apparently. And it's like another two of them was like, did you just keep switching characters? Because I noticed you guys kept like cutting each other off and cutting off the child like a really strong discipline sandwich. And that's what we named our group chat on Facebook, was Discipline Sandwich.
So yes, apparently Taco's mom was pissed and his dad was like, that was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Because I, to an extent, support it's only illegal if you get caught.
Yep.
To an extent.
Of course. Let's not be like Patricia from those little cartoons with Marmalade and
So that started coming up in my YouTube shorts now, so I'm seeing more and more of it.
Yeah, oh, so good.
And I like Patricia.
Yeah, I love Patricia as well.
Patricia, that's stealing.
Fun, isn't it?
Or it's like, no, sugar lumps occur in the ground. Nobody owns the ground.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I dug these mines out with my own scaly, like, bare fingers. Like, I'm sorry, you have ugly hands.
Oh, I love the one with the witches, and like her legs get stretched up, and she's like, "Okay, stick them up." Oh, I can't stop.
I haven't gotten to that yet.
Oh God, you're gonna love that. So, the witches just over the line and go, "Stop, girls! There's some sort of fleshy appendage." Fucking rank. I love it so much.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that one now.
Yeah. Have you seen the one where they're advertising you can get plushies of Marmalade and the Wizard
Yes.
now? Yeah.
Plush bastard. Foot bastard.
Old bastard.
I've been trying to find that episode in particular.
Oh, yeah.
But admittedly, I've only been watching the shorts, so I know I'm missing like the entirety of the episode.
Yeah. Well, the shorts, there is no actual episode. They're all just shorts.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
Well, when I went looking for the YouTube channel, it does have episodes, and I'm wondering if like maybe it's got parts strung together.
Maybe.
Something to investigate.
Worst/best piece of wisdom my dad gave me. Security cameras don't have audio. Make the right hand gestures. Say what you want. Yep.
Some of them do have audio, okay? So...
Oh, yeah, government ones will, because they can legally listen in.
Depends how much people are willing to spend, usually.
Yep. But if a store does have audio recordings and there is no signage saying so, it is illegal. They can record you all they want, but they cannot audio record you all they want without the proper signage and policies. One of my favorite signs is that, like, if you walk into the store, you agree to such and such terms and policies. I'm like, well, that's a sure way to get what you want out of the customer. Like, you're in my shop now, you've agreed to all terms of service and policy.
Well, generally it's just the terms and services is if you're not being respectful, you will be asked to leave.
Log sent me one that was like, no skin, no soul, no service. And I'm like, God damn it.
He put that in the D&D chat.
So fucking good. I'm like, shit, guess I'm never going there then. Damn, skeletons.
No skin, no soul, no something, no service.
Yeah, skeletons, grow some skin, ya fucks.
Thing is, Taco, if I find out you've died as a result of a motorcycle accident, I'm just gonna think it's stupid. Because I know you know better.
Yeah. Like, I'll be sad. But
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
yeah.
But I'm not gonna think it's cool that you died riding a motorcycle.
Yeah. Like, people that fuck up their, like, livers and their lungs from, like, smoking and alcoholism when they know that kind of stuff gets caused by it. And it's like, oh, okay, well, you get a liver or a lung transplant, you stop, you quit. But if they keep going, and I'm like, you didn't deserve that new lung or liver.
You should have been far further down the list.
Yeah. I had someone in my immediate family who's like that. And who even got the liver transplant. Mind you, liver is one of the easiest things to get a transplant of, because you can literally cut someone's liver in half and it'll regrow over
You
time.
can donate 70% of a liver, and it only needs that 30% to grow back an entire liver.
Yep. I'm sorry you say that, all I see is your character just drop down. Like, yeah.
Faster than taking the stairs.
March, Lisa. Those who addictive behaviors and you get rejected usually, yeah. It's funny because my mum has been smoking cigarettes since I was 5 maybe. She had patches when she was on and off of cigarettes and whatnot. But she recently had to have a lung scan for something, and apparently she has the clearest lung for a smoker that the doctor has ever seen. And like, she smokes every day.
Huh.
Medical anomaly.
So a woman I work with, her father-in-law has emphysema and lung cancer. But the emphysema is killing the lung cancer.
Oh.
Because it's kind of killing the tissue it's trying to spread to.
Yeah.
And then because the cancer cells are trying to duplicate it, it's kind of healing his lungs.
Wow, okay. Real life Deadpool over there.
And so it's just like, okay, well, didn't have that on the bingo card.
Mm-hmm. There's another one of those. Yeah, over here. With my autoimmune disorder, I'm less likely to get skin cancer, especially for someone so pale. The vitiligo is overactive. Ah.
My mum had a melanoma removed. They caught it early.
That's good.
One of the reasons, like, I tend to be on top of, like, sunscreen and stuff.
Yeah.
Because, like, not only does, you know, sunlight just kind of hurt, because I can't see.
Yeah.
Like, I tan just fine. But, you know, cancer doesn't care. Just wear the sunscreen.
Yeah. I think we should be able to finish this before we have to stop.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're already over.
No, we're only about 2:22, which would actually technically be 2:18 because of the 4 minutes that Bobs likes to give me on top.
I wouldn't worry so much about that. I finally came across someone that I've been following on TikTok who moved over to Instagram and now does Twitch streams. He hasn't a starting soon screen that he just leaves running until he's actually ready to go. I didn't find the screen until about 20 minutes after it started.
Oh jeez.
And his starting soon screen was still going. Like, he will have that running for sometimes half an hour.
Yeah.
I would not be so hard on you. Like, don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're not making anyone wait half an hour for a screen to start.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even tech issues. I don't know what took him half an hour to actually get to the point of streaming, but it wasn't tech issues.
Yeah. There might be some tech issues with my streams after Friday because I'm planning on moving around my all my cords and where I want the PC to sit. And who knows, it might overheat where I want to put it, so I might need to rechange everything again.
Trial and error.
Yeah. So eventually, I want the space next to where my computer is currently, which is next to my other monitor, for another monitor. It would be nice not having to rely on my phone for, like checking chat and whatnot. My brain has connection issues. Yes, it does log.
And wanting to check other things won't result in us seeing behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm. We'll still see behind the scenes stuff on display window capture issues because fucking a lot of games don't like to, well, OBS doesn't like to either A, recognize even though the game is playing, or B, it doesn't like to go, hey, well, yeah, you've got it up here and there's a selection for the window of the game you want to play, but I'm not going to put it up. Absolutely not. And depending on what time we end up finishing the project that we're currently doing with everyone, I might even do a late Mechanica stream and finish it off today.
I am looking forward to release dates for all your projects.
Oh, absolutely same. We haven't started a proper recording for either of them. We're still like getting character stuff and motivation and settings down. I think tonight might be the first recording for the one that Rybread's not in charge of. I think the first...
Expect it to be shit, expect to redo it.
Oh, of
Your
course.
first 5 episodes are going to be trash.
Oh, absolutely.
That's just how it goes. And then you learn and you get better. Because my first YouTube videos, whew, that's bad.
Like seeing YouTubers go back and watch their old content, like... Ugh.
My first video never saw the light of day.
Ah.
Absolutely not. Deleted all of it.
Whoop, didn't mean to go that far, but I found more dirt when I fell. Log, why you do the toothies?
one of the railing poles hasn't been done.
Wouldn't surprise me, those were tricky bastards.
Would one of you fucks just flash?
It's a door handle.
I don't want to go back on top of that thing. Stretch! As I am stretching.
Aha! Found what pole it is. Yeah, just surface small panels. Fuck it, I'll go back up.
Fucking spray at me, I'll spray back.
Okay, maybe that wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Reflector surface trims? One of you trims the filthy bitch, which was mine. It's you. There we go. Make a small surface panels. Ah, it's one of these two.
Okay, I got the underside. Pedestal trim, pedestal door frame. I'm guessing whatever you're spraying, you must be hitting the thing that I'm looking for because, once again, nothing's lighting up. Sorry, just watching you fall is funny.
Yeah.
Is that the pedestal down there?
Yeah, pedestal door frames down here.
I was in entirely the wrong level. Ah, this is the trim. I see.
Yeah. Looks like you were concentrating, that's why I toot.
How'd they get the camera up there?
I don't want to know. How are you floating there? Oh god, I just realized the person that we did that for was called Debo Chubb. Like, oh. Oh my. So...
Very well.
Yes. We got the clean the solar station. Mucking files is another 3. Number 3 is 2, so 6. 7, 8. We have 8 more jobs left. Oh my.
And then everything else is paid DLC. Excuse the yawn.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much for coming out and having some power wash. I know it's been a while because of sore backs
You've
and
needed
whatnot.
to take care of yourself.
Yeah. There's a shovel over here next to another RV. I am the concerned. Am I going to find a grave if I walk out far enough?
I mean, it's the desert.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Oh, I am going to see if anyone in the circle is currently doing the stream. Go to these.
I don't
next
believe
talk.
anyone is streaming anything until tomorrow, and even then it will be at a later time slot.
Yeah. And even people in my offshoot circle aren't streaming either, so we're just gonna call it there.
Oh, no, we've got Al.
You got who?
Al Knightley.
Oh, Nightly. Could you put that
He's
in...
raided over a few times. He's one of Dell's friends.
Oh, can you put that in the chat for me? Oh, Flint, we just ended. We were just about to stop. We're going to raid. But morning indeed. I hope you're doing well. Oh.
There it is. URL. Hang on.
Just
I'm
woke
sorry
up.
this is taking so long.
Hope the days are well enough. Yeah, it's been going good. I actually got up early because we had things to do today. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a nap in a moment's time there. Love you too, Log. Oh man, I need to get chapstick. Ah, Al Knightley. Oh, was a love indeed. Al Knightley. Oh. I must have wrote that wrong. Oh, Knightley, not Knightley. Raid. Al. RM.
There's like too many. There's too many.
L. Knightley. Red. There we go. Alright, we're going to raid Al. And I have no idea what they're currently playing or doing.
Elden Ring.
Oh, Elden Ring. Sweet. Hopefully they get as ragey as
You
I
need
do.
to make 2 raid messages.
Oh yeah, one for...
One for subs, one for follows.
Yeah. But I will do that at a later date. Alright guys, we are going to go over and see them there. Until then, catch us on a different stream. Bye for now.
Bye bye.